Hello, everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe me. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a name that has redefined what it means to drive or be driven in the pinnacle of SUV luxury, stands as one of the most extraordinary creations in the automotive world, blending unmatched craftsmanship, heritage, power, and exclusivity into a single majestic form. And when one thinks of an SUV, the mind usually wanders to ruggedness, practicality, space, and perhaps a touch of refinement. But Rolls-Royce had something entirely different in mind when it introduced the Cullinan, named after the largest diamond ever discovered, symbolizing ultimate rarity, brilliance, and prestige. And since its debut, the Cullinan has set itself apart as not merely a luxury SUV, but as the king of luxury SUVs, commanding presence on any road, in any environment, whether navigating the polished streets of London, cruising through Beverly Hills, or even challenging rugged terrains in remote destinations. For the Cullinan does all of it with elegance and composure that no other SUV can replicate, because every Rolls-Royce is not merely a vehicle, but an experience, an embodiment of art, engineering, and lifestyle. And the Cullinan is perhaps the most versatile example of this philosophy, offering the grandeur of a Rolls-Royce limousine in a high-riding SUV body that appeals to modern ultra-wealthy clientele seeking both status and usability. And to truly understand why the Cullinan reigns supreme, we must begin with its design, for the exterior is unmistakably Rolls-Royce, bearing the imposing Pantheon grille with polished chrome slats that stand tall like a temple to luxury, crowned by the iconic Spirit of Ecstasy mascot, which rises gracefully from the hood, giving the Cullinan a sense of majesty even when standing still. And its square-cut proportions, long bonnet, high waistline, and upright stance immediately communicate power, permanence, and presence, while its massive 22-inch or optional 23-inch wheels further emphasize its dominance. And unlike other SUVs that aim for sleek curves and sporty silhouettes, the Cullinan embraces a bold, almost architectural shape that reflects Rolls-Royce tradition, while still achieving modernity through sharp detailing, LED headlights, and subtle body creases. And the rear is equally commanding, with vertical taillights, a split-opening tailgate dubbed the clasp, and wide shoulders that emphasize stability, while chrome accents and deep paint finishes, often bespoke and endlessly customizable, ensure that no two Cullinans need look the same, because customers can personalize every surface, from the exterior hue to the smallest interior detail, creating a one-of-one masterpiece. But step inside, and the real Rolls-Royce magic reveals itself, for the Cullinan's cabin is more sanctuary than automobile, cocooning its passengers in an environment of serene perfection, where every surface is handcrafted from the world's finest materials, including open-pore wood veneers, rich leathers tanned to perfection, thick lambswool carpets that feel softer than any household rug, and even headliners that can be adorned with hundreds of tiny fiber-optic lights to create the illusion of a starlit night sky, a signature Rolls-Royce feature known as the Starlight Headliner. And everything inside the Cullinan is designed to pamper, soothe, and impress, whether you are behind the wheel or reclining in the rear seats. And speaking of seats, the Cullinan offers two configurations: a traditional 3-seat rear bench or an indulgent 2-seat lounge arrangement with individual thrones separated by a center console containing crystal whiskey decanters, champagne coolers, and bespoke glassware, reinforcing the Cullinan's role as not just transportation, but a mobile palace. And the Cullinan also introduces unique features like the viewing suite, where 2 leather chairs and a cocktail table deploys to sit in refined comfort while watching polo matches, hunting, or simply admiring a sunset, demonstrating how Rolls-Royce seamlessly blends luxury with lifestyle. But behind all the craftsmanship lies advanced technology and engineering that ensures the Cullinan is as capable as it is comfortable. Powered by a formidable 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine producing around 563 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, enough to propel this nearly 3-ton SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds, an astonishing feat considering its size. And power delivery is effortless, silky smooth, and accompanied by a subtle growl that reminds you of its reserves without ever disturbing the tranquility inside the cabin, because Rolls-Royce carefully engineers its vehicles to isolate passengers from harshness, vibration, or noise, achieving what it calls the magic carpet ride. And in the Cullinan, this ride quality is further enhanced by an advanced self-leveling air suspension, satellite-aided transmission, and electronically controlled dampers that scan the road ahead to anticipate bumps and adjust instantly, ensuring that passengers float serenely over any surface, whether cobblestones, gravel paths, or highways, while all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering provide both off-road confidence and urban maneuverability, making the Cullinan more versatile than any Rolls-Royce before it. For while many owners will never dare to take their Cullinan off-road, Rolls-Royce insists that it can tackle mud, snow, and sand with the same composure as it handles Park Avenue. And indeed, Tests have shown the Cullinan climbing steep inclines, fording streams, and traversing rugged paths, all while maintaining luxury intact, a feat that underlines its dual identity as both kingly cruiser and capable adventurer. Yet technology in the Cullinan does not stop at performance, for its infotainment and connectivity features are seamlessly integrated, with a large central display. Controlled by both touch and the iconic Spirit of Ecstasy rotary dial, offering navigation, entertainment, and connectivity, while rear passengers can enjoy their own entertainment screens, wireless headphones, and connectivity options. And the Cullinan includes driver assistance features such as night vision, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, collision prevention, and a 360-degree camera system, though Rolls-Royce never allows these features to overwhelm the pure sense of craftsmanship, always hiding technology behind elegance, so that the overall experience remains timeless rather than dominated by flashing screens. And owning a Cullinan is as much about exclusivity as it is about engineering, because the clientele includes royalty, celebrities, business magnates, and ultra-high net worth individuals who view it as a statement piece, a moving throne that separates them from the ordinary. And with starting prices well over $350,000 and bespoke builds often surpassing $500,000, the Cullinan remains out of reach for most. But that is precisely the point, for luxury at this level is defined not by necessity but by exclusivity, personalization, and presence, and Rolls-Royce ensures that every Cullinan is unique to its owner, with a bespoke program allowing limitless customization, from custom paint shades mixed to match a gemstone or a yacht, to monogrammed details, hand-embroidered motifs, and even personalized art installations within the dashboard fascia. And this endless scope of individuality means that no Cullinan is ever ordinary, and every Cullinan is a reflection of its owner's personality and lifestyle, further strengthening its role as a status symbol. Yet beyond status and indulgence, what truly makes the Cullinan the king of luxury SUVs is its ability to blend worlds seamlessly, offering the commanding driving position and practicality of an SUV, the refinement of a Rolls-Royce limousine, and the capability to conquer terrains that lesser luxury cars would never attempt, making it an all-encompassing symbol of versatility, majesty, and absolute dominance. And while rivals like the Bentley Bentayga, Range Rover SV Autobiography, Lamborghini Urus, and Mercedes-Maybach GLS each bring their own blend of performance, luxury, and prestige, none can truly match the Cullinan's aura, because Rolls-Royce exists on a plane of its own, untouchable, and beyond mere comparison. And so the Cullinan continues to reign supreme in a class of one, the luxury SUV king, offering an experience that goes beyond transport, delivering a sense of theater, craftsmanship, and gravitas unmatched by any competitor. And whether chauffeured in its rear sanctuary or commanding it from the driver's seat, the Cullinan delivers something unique. The feeling that you are not just traveling, but transcending, gliding through the world with grace, authority, and serenity, reminding us why Rolls-Royce has, for over a century, been the ultimate expression of luxury motoring. And with the Cullinan, it has ensured that this legacy continues into the SUV era, crowning itself as the undisputed king of luxury.